Okay, so everyone's here. Great. Okay, let's start the class. So today we're going to be talking about smartphone repair. So Yuqing, can you read the first paragraph and Iris read the second paragraph?
Okay. Most of us have felt the exasperation of feeling helpless when our smartphone breaks. Phone manufacturers seem to go to extraordinary lengths to deter consumers from opening the back of their phones to try DIY repairs. Help is at hand. Fairphone is a new company that has produced a self-repairable mobile phone. The founder is Bas van Abel, a Dutch design engineer who set out to make the world's first ethical smartphone.
He started his company in 2013 with 4 basic principles. First, he wanted to use raw materials from non-conflict, meaning areas. He also wanted to make a product that was recyclable, durable, and repairable. The new Fairphones embodies these aims.
Okay, so here, so you say 2013. Yeah, 13, not 13, 13.
13.
Yeah, 13. Okay, great. So do you think that someone who's, oh, sorry. So the question here should be, what do you think about a phone that is self-repairable? What do you think about that? Do you think it's going to be useful? Do you think that it's going to be a problem? What do you think and why? Iris.
I love the founder's idea. Yeah, nowadays human beings have abundance resource, but it also the main reasons of waste and pollutions. Yeah, so I really hope smartphone can be reused and reduce the pollutions.
Okay. So you think that it's best that it is reused, right?
Reuse, yeah.
Okay. Yuqing, what about you?
I think it's a good idea but only for young people, because I believe that elder people, they get a phone that could repair by themselves. They don't know how to do it. And also, if smartphone could become that we could repair by ourselves, then it need to be as well as the smartphone that we have now. So I think it's not a easy technique.
Okay. Chopper, what about you? What do you think?
I think the company has a good idea for repairable phones. A phone a smartphone can be recyclable. Is good for our environment.
Okay, great. So here, should we use just one smartphone for 10 years? What do you think about this concept? Because there's always phones that are coming out that are new, right? So what do you think about that, Iris?
Yes, I think so. Upgradable smartphone can ensure everyone has powerful device to work with the minimize waste. Yeah, so maybe smartphone will upgrade and these materials are more durable. So smartphone, we use smartphone for 10 years is necessary.
Okay. And what do you think about this question? Are smartphones too complicated? Eugene, what do you think? Why would people think that it's too complicated?
No, smartphones are not too complicated for me because I think I could use it easily when I just get a new smartphone. But I think it's too complicated for elder people because I have some experience that my aunt, my mom, my grandma always like to ask me how to use the apps or some function of smartphone.
Okay. Chopper, do you think it's complicated?
Yes, they are. But I think smartphones too complicated for their device. Because I think smartphones like small computers.
You like small
Yeah,
computers?
Yes. Because somebody usually use their smartphone, and they don't use their computers. Yes, so I think the structure of smartphones must be complicated.
Okay. How durable and long-lasting should smartphones be? Yuqing, what do you think?
I think smartphones should be durable for 4 to 5 years. Because I don't think we need to use a phone like for a long time, because technologies make technologies update every day, and it may help us like decrease the power or decrease the electronic power using. So we need to get new things for a while, but not like 1 year or 10 years. So I think 4 to 5 years are a suitable time for smartphones using.
Okay. Iris, do you agree with what Yuqing said?
Yes. She has a good opinion. People should not rely on the smartphone for a long time. Yeah, but maybe if a smartphone this device, as I know, smartphone are designed to be about 2 years cycle. If we care about, if we want to have friendly environment, I think smartphone should last as long as possible, maybe 10 years.
Okay, great. So what do you think of self-repaired mobile phones? Do you think that it's useful? And how do you feel when your smartphone doesn't work or is out of batteries? If your phone needed to be repaired, would you repair it or get a new one? Okay, so Iris, start with you.
If my smartphone doesn't work, it will bother me and create anxiety. Yeah, and my smartphone dropped into toilet quite often, and every phone has the same disaster. And then I will went to repair stores. Yeah, the engineer told me how to repair the phone. It was complicated. So I hope smartphone can self-repairable. Yeah. And sometimes I don't want to spend money to get a new one because it is troublesome because we need upload and download and keep the document and the photos. It's really troublesome. So I don't like to buy new phones. But every year, every smartphone brand will show their new smartphones products to customers.
Okay, great. Yuqing, what about you?
Yes, I think a self-repairable phone is useful, but it also have a risk that you need to take responsibility by yourself if you can't repair. If you break your phone when you are trying to repair it. So maybe it's useful, but sometimes it's also a risky way. And I always feel annoyed when my cell phone doesn't work because my photos and some data are all in my smartphone, and I don't have a habit to copy them to my computer. So if my smartphone doesn't work, then everything disappears. So I always feel annoyed when my smartphone doesn't work. And if my phone needed to be repaired, I may choose repair it, not get a new one, because I need my data. But if the repair fee higher than I get a new one, then I may buy a new one.
So if the repair fee is higher than, right, buying a new phone. Okay. because you're comparing. So if and then here we will have a comma. And then I would buy a new phone. Okay, so the sentence structure here is if, so first, if this is true, then you will do this. Okay. So you have the if condition here first, and then this will happen. But only this must happen first, and then this will happen after. Okay, great. Chopper.
No, I don't think a self-repairable phone is useful for most people. Because I think smartphones are complicated, except if it's a simple problem, like changing the battery, changing the battery. It's a simple and good for to repair repair everybody's smartphone. And I feel very inconvenient when my smartphone doesn't work, because I was lazy to copy my data in my smartphone. So and if my phone needed to be repaired, I would get a new one because I want to try new technology and try new smartphone like a foldable smartphone.
Okay, great. So moving on to the role play today. So we have 3 things that we're concerned about. First, we have the price of the smartphone and the apps and also the camera. So these 3 things that we think is the best thing about the smartphone. Okay, so here I'm going to give price to Iris, apps to Eugene, and camera to Chopper. Okay, so I guess for the price is talking about like maybe the CP value of this price is this for this smartphone, for any smartphone is better than any phones because maybe there's a lot of different functions. So you think it has a good price. Okay, great. Let's take a 2-minute break and then come back to the role play and have the debate. Okay, great.